Good evening, and welcome to Monobiology. Tonight we're going to learn a little bit more about chromosomes. Now this picture comes from page 87 of your textbook, and it would be a good idea for you to draw it and label it as it is in your textbook. We're going to learn about these chromosomes, and we're also going to look later on at a human karyotype, which includes all the chromosomes a human is supposed to have. Let's get started with the basics of these chromosomes. This is an unduplicated chromosome. You would find this chromosome at the very end of mitosis and into the G1 phase of the cell cycle. This is a duplicated chromosome. This individual chromosome has undergone duplication. This would be found at the end of the synthesis phase of the cell cycle and through G2 into mitosis. In the center, we have the centromere. It links the sister chromatids together. And on either side of the centromere, we have the two sister chromatids, which are genetically identical. This is something you're going to add to your picture that isn't in the textbook. Each chromosome is made up of DNA. And DNA links together in particular sequences to form genes. Genes are the blueprints for proteins, and proteins control everything that goes on within a cell. So they're very important. So each section of a chromosome is going to represent a different gene. And because these are two sister chromatids, the genes should be exactly the same. As you can see, this particular chromosome now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess 7 genes. In actuality, most chromosomes, especially human chromosomes, would contain way more than 7 genes. There'd probably be hundreds, if not thousands, of genes on each of your chromosomes. Let's take a look now at a human karyotype to see what kinds of chromosomes we have. Now let's talk a little bit more about human chromosomes. This is a picture of the human karyotype. It includes all of the sets of chromosomes a normal human cell would have. As you can see, it's divided up into pairs. You've got set number 1 with 1, 2 chromosomes, set number 2, 3, 4, 5, on and on until you get to set 22. And then there's this set here, kind of all by themselves, which counts as set 23. So a human has 23 sets of chromosomes, or 46 chromosomes. All of the sets from 1 to 22 are called autosomes. Autosomes are the normal body chromosomes that have nothing to do with the sex of an organism. These chromosomes here, this pair here, called the sex chromosomes, are what develops into the sex of an organism. So for instance, this particular individual has a Y chromosome and an X chromosome. That means that the person is a male. If another individual had 2 X chromosomes instead of a Y and an X, they would be female.